Hello guys, we are back and it feels good to be back. Hopefully you've seen my little channel update video I posted early this week explaining why we've not been putting any content out over the festive period with the arrival of Mini Sloth. But yeah, we are back, getting our teeth stuck into this Prestwich to Prem challenge. Really pumped for the new season. Just going to figure out where we left off in this save and I'll see you on the other side. So last time, guys, we finished off our second season in the Tier 10 League with Prestwich. Didn't quite go how we wanted it to go. I think we came something like 7th, whatever it was, maybe 6th. We'll just double check that whilst we are here. We finished, 5th, we did a little bit better. But yes, we were aiming for promotion. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But this year is the year that we're really going to go for it. So let's see what we've done in the closed season. I think the main thing to point out to everybody is the finances, as you can see over here. If we go a little bit more into that, we have gone from a disastrous 45,000 overdrawn. We've clawed all that back. We're now only 20 grand overdrawn. So we've brought 25k into the club over the closed season with a lot of friendlies against under 23 sides from the Premier League. So I'll just show you the fixtures and what we've done. We've played a lot of friendlies, as you can see, since the finishing last season. Started off with the affiliate club Radcliffe, which gives us I think that gives us like 1.8k or something, which is good. Always get that in pre-season. And then essentially I've mixed in friendlies against teams that I'm hoping we should beat, because we're better than, and then the other 23 Premier League sides like Tottenham, Chelsea, Liverpool, Sheffield United, Newcastle, Leicester, Stoke were a championship side, but they were local, so I thought I'd do them. Blackburn again, championship side, but local. So yeah, I pretty much lost all of the high money making ones, and we won pretty much all the other ones, which was great. So yeah, that's brought us back into a bit more of a stable financial position. I'll still try and mix in a couple of high profile friendlies during the season to keep the income going, but we're certainly in a better position than we were 12 months ago. Probably back to sort of the position we were in 18 months ago, which is good news. What have we been doing then during that time with the squad? So essentially I found that a lot of my squad players who were sort of on the bench or just outside the matchday squad as backup cover were on contracts that were giving them 40 quid a week, or 40 quid a match appearance fee, and then like a 5 quid unused sub deal as well. Considering that my players that I've brought in who are better than them, I've been giving £20 appearance fees and £1, maybe £5 unused sub. Realised that there were a massive drain on the wages that I didn't know, because I'd not inspected the contracts or the non-contracts up front. So I got rid of a few of the, I guess, deadwood. Declan Baldwin left. I think I showed you that towards the end of last season, to be honest with you, so I don't think that's new news. But as we come in here, it's not showing what's going on. It might be, it is all transfers. I'm sure I've got rid of more than this, and that's all transfers. It's not really showing them, and I don't know why. But as you can see, this season we've started the season. We haven't started the season. We've done the pre-season. Jamie Cotter, who was our best midfielder, has left for Eccleshill United, which is a bit of a blow. I was kind of building a formation around him during pre-season because I didn't get the best out of him last year, and yeah, he's gone. So that's brilliant news. Absolutely fantastic. So I've dipped into the transfer market and I've brought in I've brought in one midfielder in Edwin Towers, who is 5-star. I mean, immediately his stats don't look as good as Cotter's, I must admit. But we got him on loan, on trial, sorry. Had a look at him, played him in a friendly. He did okay, and I needed bodies at this point, so I brought him in. He's got all right stats, to be honest. I think I'm going to play him in a box-to-box, or is it a deep line playmaker role? If we play him in the deep line playmaker role, it sort of highlights the attributes that he requires. So sort of add them up and divide them by the number to see what the average is. So you've got 9, 18, 23, 28, 38, 41, 51, 61, 68. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 68 divided by 8 is roughly 8.5, I think, if my maths serves me well. Which isn't too bad on an average for the stats that he needs to do that role. So that's okay. Owen Mason. So yeah, the goalkeeper. I had, I think it was Jimmy Bowers on loan last year from Radcliffe, our affiliate club. The other lad, 16-year-old Andrew Spickett, who again had on trial. He's not 5-star Andrew, but he's got some really intriguing stats, that attributes that made me think, oh, that's interesting. 17 for aggression, 17 for determination, 13 technique, 13 first touch, passing 10. His vision's nearly in double figures as well, so you can see the sort of I think he could play a deep line playmaker role, maybe coupled into that with a bit of a ball winning midfielder role with good determination and aggression. His work rate's a little bit low and his tackling, but we'll see what we can make of him. I think he's a decent backup, that's for sure. He's better than the other guys that I've got who can play in that central midfield role. So we'll see how those guys come on. Bringing what I brought on board, we're still 72 quid over the wage budget, but considering we went through last season about 150 quid over, I don't think we're doing too bad. So yeah, diving into our first game, fixtures were released. Our first game is against Pilkington at home. So I'm hoping to get off to a good start here, obviously. Going to play on the front foot at home and just basically try and batter them if we can. I've got 3 strikers in the squad currently. I've been running Adam Marshall, who came up from the youth setup in pre-season. He's done reasonably well. His star settings are better than Stuart Sampson, but actually, when Stuart Sampson's been coming in on off the bench, he's been scoring. And then last season, Sampson scored a lot of goals, so I can't just discard him. Non-league, this guy in 19 appearances, he's scored 8 goals. So, he's done okay. Yeah, done all right. As a pressing forward or a poacher, he can also play in that target man role, which isn't terrible. Good bravery. I guess he can develop, so I'm happy to have him on board. Brown's developed further, using him predominantly as a target man in the formation. He was obviously with us last year, played him in the number 10 role, so slightly further forwards this year. And Sampson, again, they only show him as about a half-star in that poaching role, but he was so good last year. His finishing's 11, which is really good. Teamwork 18, which I guess means he'd be good as a pressing forward. But they're all just a half-star, so there must be some key attributes that are holding him back from being like higher up, like maybe, I don't know, tackling 1. I really don't know what's holding him back. He's slow, not got a lot of pace. Who knows? Jumping reach is 15 though, so he's good for headers. What else have we done? We've brought through Ben Bradbury and Adam Marshall. No, not Adam Marshall, just said about him. Adrian Mulryan. So, although Dembakone has been the steady partner to Lake in central defence, according to my coaching staff, Mulryan is a better defender. So we're looking to play Mulryan as Lake's partner this season at the age of 17. I'll just double check that, because what have they got? Oh yeah, 1 star to 1.5, so you can see the difference there. Then we've got Ben Bradbury. He's a good one because he's young, 17, but he can play all across the back, so he's always going to be on the bench for me, I think. Actually, I think he's like my second best right back, but he hasn't played enough there to really get into the groove on that. He's got bravery, decision making is good, jumping reach is good, teamwork, determination. So I'm pretty pleased to bring those guys in. I think the other names you sort of all recognise. Unfortunately, my left back Charlie Leach got injured in pre-season games, so he's out for up to 3 weeks. So a little bit of a blow there. But Gray, who's another one from the youth setup, he's coming in as, I mean, again, this shows, I mean, they're all the same, but Bradbury, Mulryan could play there. Going to bring Sean Gray because he's a specialist in that position. Whether he's better than them or not, I don't know. We're going to start with Lamb at right back this season. I do think he is better than Reese, but he's inconsistent, so we'll see. Got Towers playing in the middle as he's just come in. Bevins, he's the one I've picked ahead of Bullet in the box-to-box midfield role. We've got Kadeem Howard again on the left. Theo Smith on the right, as you recognise. The new goalkeeper in goals. That's pretty much it. going to hopefully do some attacking and do some winning. So yeah, I'll see you on the other side for the match. So here we are, guys. Opening fixture against Pilkington. We've tried to pump up the players, give them a bit of passion, see if they can get off on the front foot, get us off to a good start, and set the tone for the new season. So the opening highlights: Prestwich with the ball, Lake standing over it into Towers in midfield. Towers chips it over to Sampson, running through. Can he shoot? He shoots and scores, and it's a great start to the season. 6 minutes in, the new signing Towers chips the ball over the top. Stuart Sampson runs onto it and smashes it into the bottom corner. A great way to start the season. And Prestwich turn the ball over again now. Moving forwards, Brown's drop deep. Again chips over to Sampson. Can he do the same again? Not this time. Not this time. He goes for the near post this time, and the keeper's there to stop it. Been a good opening first 10 minutes. Couple of shots, both on target. We're 1-0 up. Can we keep this positivity going into the rest of the match? Everybody should be pretty well fit for condition wise. Not too concerned about many of them. There's a couple that are down on match fitness, but that's why we're playing. Over the top again. No, not this time. Not a great ball going in that time to Sampson. Pilkington, keeper with the ball, clears it. Good header from Lake, but Pilkington still have the ball. We win it back though. Bevins in midfield, forward to Brown. Brown turns, keeps possession. Bevins now, again forward. Brown into the box. Can he cross? And Sampson. Oh, Sampson. He should have done better, as the text says. He's headed it over. You'd have thought he would have scored that with the jumping reach he's got. Pilkington with the attack now. Ball over the top to Gilchrist. Inside the box. Pretty well defended, to be honest with you. We got a couple of guys goal side there. Didn't give him much option. Half time approaching, and yeah, we've done okay there. Would have liked the second goal just to be comfortable. Hopefully we can press on and get that in the second half. But yeah, well done, boys. I'm pleased with that. Room for improvement. Go on then. Yeah, okay. Just check the tactics. Anything we want to do? Nobody's injured. Nobody's really blowing. Lots of people are doing all right. So I think we'll leave things as they are. Sean Gray, 6.6. Bevins, Kadeem Howard could all improve. Hopefully they will do. As we kick off the second half. Now Smith to shoot, but no highlight. Yellow card for one of their players, Carl Carson, who's not having a good game. 60th minute. I think we might have to demand more now. We want to get this second goal over the line. The expected goals, we've had 11 shots. I'll tell you what we'll do. I think we shall work ball into the box for the last... Do we have the tempo? No, not at this point. So we'll work the ball into the box for the last 20 minutes. Are there any substitutions we're going to make? That's something I don't have. It's a backup left winger, by the way. I will be looking to dive into the transfer market for that, I think. Sean Gray at left back, 6.5. Wonder if it's worth giving Ben a try. Yeah, go on then. We'll give Ben Bradbury a go at left back. Not done too badly, but I'm not convinced that Gray is the answer in Leach's absence. So, see what Ben can do. 15 minutes left. No real attacks coming from Pilkington. They've had 3 shots, one of which was on target. The clock's just ticking away. This looks like a fairly dull end to proceedings, although we've got a throw in. Straight into their keeper's arms. That's probably one of the worst long throws I've ever seen. Hopefully we can just hold on here. This would be a crippling blow if they scored, but they're over the top and Giglio's in. He shoots. We're a bit speculative from there, but I suppose last minute he had to have a go. Nothing really troubling the goalkeeper. Are we going to pass it out from the back, or is he going to chip it? He's passing it out from the back. Nicely played. Keeping the ball. Running the clock down. Lamb now. Beats a couple of guys. Smith, he loses out. Not great. Giglio gets in there. Come on, he's got to be offside. The keeper's going over there, though. It's okay. And he clears. Into touch. Safety first. Very good. Come on, ref. This has to be time now. Got to be all over. Nice little block there from Ryan, I think. Yeah, and that's it. That's the game. We've got the win. We've had a few good performances there. Happy with that. The strike partnership did well. Probably could have brought on the other guy, actually. I should have brought on my other striker Marshall to give him a run out in a competitive fixture, but we've done well. I'm happy with that. Got the 3 points, which is what matters on the opening day of the season, I think. Good win, boys. Well done. We'll just have a quick look at the table for what it's worth. Obviously, we'll be joint top, but probably not top on goal difference with only the 1-0. So, yeah, we're up there on 3 points, 7th. Obviously, a few other teams have better results than us, but that's fine. Opening day of the season. Off to the right start. We'll just have a quick look at the next game. So we've got Lower Breck away on Wednesday. Obviously, Lower Breck are a tough side. They've been really difficult in the sort of 4 games that I've played against them so far. So hopefully we've improved the squad and we'll be ready for that one. But that is about it for the start, guys. I will check back in with you, I don't know, a midway point through the season, get a bit of gameplay offline now, really get our teeth stuck into this this season, and hopefully this is the year. Hopefully this is our year. Hopefully we can get ourselves promoted. That's the aim. But thanks for joining us, guys, and keep posted for the next one. Hopefully it'll be up in a week or so. Cheers.